From the Mayborn School of Journalism at the University of North Texas, this is NT Daily News.
Welcome to your update on what's going on in the state legislature and what bills are being considered. This is North Texas Daily TV, and I'm Marcus Sykes. Texas peace officers could get help paying back their student loans if a new bill passes. If passed, House Bill 14 would require peace officers to have been employed full-time for at least 1 year and must be a peace officer with a state agency or political subdivision of the state. It is currently sitting in committee at the Higher Education Department. There could be a new military ribbon issued in Texas if Senate Bill 89 passes. The bill, which is now in committee, would allow Governor Abbott or Adjutant General to present the Texas Border Security and Support Service ribbon, if granted the authority. Members who served in the state military forces are on or after July 28, 2014, would be eligible for the ribbon if they completed at least 30 days of consecutive satisfactory service. It would take effect on September 1st if signed. Licensing may soon be required for additional members of the medical field. If passed, it would require the licensing of assistant anesthesiologists. The bill proposes a new 5-member board to oversee anesthesiologists and their assistants. It would consist of 2 anesthesiologists, 2 anesthesiologist assistants, and 1 member of the public. It also proposes that members serve staggered 60-year terms, which will end on January 31st of every odd year. A March 8th resolution in the Texas House seeks to congratulate Texas native Drew Brees on becoming the NFL's all-time leader in passing yardage. The Texas House offers congratulations to Marco Aravilo on his first-place achievement at the 3A boys shot put at the 2018 UIL track and field state meet. 2 new House joint resolutions in the state mention marijuana and how it could be taxed. House Joint Resolution 66 would allow for any net taxes received from the sale of marijuana to be used for the funding of schools and the maintenance in public education in Texas. House Joint Resolution 17 would prevent the state from taxing prescription medication that was not previously taxed under the tax code prior to January 1st. A proposed educational bill seeks to assist those that are visually impaired. If passed, Senate Bill 522 would allow for instruction in Braille to visually impaired students in Texas. It would provide for individualized instructions to be carried out by a state-certified teacher in visual impairments. The Texas State Legislature discussed the potential of raising teachers' salaries last month. The bill introduced January 8th lays the groundwork for incremental raises in the Texas teacher pension system. Included in the bill is a minimum 6% contribution by the state to the teachers' pension program, but not to exceed 10%. If passed, it would allow for 7% contribution in 2019, 7.2% in 2020, and 7.4% in 2021. The contributions would take place on September 1st of each year. A proposed bill seeks to start a study of the legal and societal changes which transgender people encounter in life. If House Bill 2687 passes, it would allow the governor to appoint an 11-member board. Governor Abbott would appoint the majority of the board, with the lieutenant governor and the Speaker of the House naming 2 members each. The board would examine how health care, long-term care, education, higher education, houses, homelessness, employment, and criminal justice affect the transgender population. It takes effect on September 1st if it is signed. If enacted, House Bill 34 would allow volunteer firefighters who are state employees, emergency medical services volunteers, and search and rescue volunteers at least 5 working days off per fiscal year without any reduction in pay. The time off would be used to attend training, which may be conducted by state agencies or an institute of higher learning. If it passes, it takes effect September 1st. A proposed bill would make it easier and could have an impact on your child. House Bill 234 would allow for children under the age of 18 to sell lemonade or other non-alcoholic beverages occasionally on private property without needing a permit. If enacted, the bill takes effect on September 1st. I'm Marcus Sykes, and this has been your Texas Legislative Update. Thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you again next week on North Texas Daily TV's look at what's going on in the legislature.